Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today's going to be Tap Titans 2 part 199. Guys, we are getting so close to episode 200 of Tap Titans 2. This has got to be one of the biggest series that I've ever had on my channel before. This is like next to Merge Planes or Tap Switches, guys. This is getting absolutely insane, but you guys are still showing support, almost 200 episodes later. So I just want to start off the video by saying thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support in the last 198 videos. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to mix things up with other games, still posting Tap Titans 2 every day, but I'm trying to post a second video every single day, just to kind of switch things up if you guys are getting bored of it. But there's still just an immense amount of support for Tap Titans 2, and I can't say thank you guys enough. I just wanted to start off the video with that, but let's go ahead and get right into it. As you guys can see, we are really close to our max stage. If you guys do remember, our max stage is currently 70,800 or 77,700. Or 70,700, sorry. So we're fairly close to our max stage. I've been grinding out Book of Shadows here, doing actually a lot of prestiges. It really sucks. We're at the point where it's gonna take a lot to get our Book of Shadows back up to where it needs to be when we join a tournament. But as you can see, we're currently at 89.86% Book of Shadows. That's okay to join a tournament, but we still have a little while before we actually have to join. So I'm going to try to continue to get that up. I do apologize, today normally is a tournament video, but I am having to join the tournament late. It actually is Thanksgiving this weekend in Canada here, so I'm celebrating with some family and stuff like that. So I do apologize, there won't be any streams on Saturday, but there will be some on Sunday. I'm gonna make sure that we do a stream on Sunday. Link down below in the description to my Twitch channel. But let's go and open it up. We got some pets here on the left. We got Harker and Scraps. We're also, let's go ahead and do a prestige here. Actually, let's go ahead and do a prestige now that I showed you guys my my Book of Shadows, which is at 89%. So hopefully we can get it up to like 92% or something at least reasonable, because right now that's a fairly low Book of Shadows percentage. We want to get it up a decent amount, and we are basically at our max stage. So I do hope for it to go up probably to 91%. My guess is going to be, so let's go and max it out. 91.06%, basically just at 90%. Let's go ahead and get started here. Let's go ahead and max everything out here as we normally do and collect all of these fairies here. I still have been getting a lot of the fairies, actually. If you guys remember, when the event is on, you get the fairies that give you 10 diamonds and 15 firestones. I'm still getting a lot of those fairies that give me 10 diamonds, and I am super happy about that. I was just gonna say actually that I don't want to collect any equipments. I'm gonna start saving up my equipments, because I did have a little bit of a sneak peek in the shop today, and there is some pets that I really want to buy that I think are going to be worth me buying. So we're going to go ahead and spend some diamonds today, and I'm going to try to not open up any equipment pieces until after the tournament, where we have a decent amount of diamonds that we can actually go and spend on it. So you know what, guys, I don't think, oh no way, the shop reset. Literally it resets at 12 o'clock seconds ago. Okay, that kind of makes me feel a little bit better, but at the same time a little bit worse. It literally reset like 40 seconds ago, guys. So we had a 10 fluffers in the shop. So you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and pick up Hammy here for 90 diamonds, getting Hammy up to level 83. But we didn't collect the video chest. I didn't collect it in time because I thought I was gonna have enough time to go ahead and continue this video and then open it up after the video. But that's a little unfortunate. But there was Hammy for 90 diamonds and Fluffers for 300, so I was gonna buy both of them, but as you saw, we just got Hammy for 90 diamonds, so that's okay. As I said in yesterday's video, I did want to go ahead and send out Hammy on this one here, so we're gonna go ahead and send that one out and collect Hammy's 15 XP, Violet 15 XP, 15 XP there, and 14 XP there. Awesome. So getting a decent amount of pet XP there. As you guys know, it doesn't really add up to be a whole lot. A little bit is a little bit, right? So I can't really complain there. If we go ahead and take a look at the clan mail, guys, we did complete the raid. As you guys can see, raid complete, 475 raid XP, 3,144 raid dust, 130 cards, and 12 scrolls. This is absolutely insane, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and collect all of this. I do want to take a look at some of my raid cards and see which ones we're gonna go and upgrade here. I am trying to stray away from what we've been normally doing, which is just focusing on a couple cards or a couple decks, sorry, and upgrading those only. I do want to kind of stray away from that. There was 10 diamonds there. Awesome. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. I want to start making more decks and having more versatile decks, because at the moment, or I didn't need to go there, I just needed to go here. At the moment, we only have a couple decks that we really focus on, this being one of them. This one I am actually going to go ahead and upgrade. Totem of Fairy, this deck is good always, because this deck is not something that's specifically for you know, one part of the body or one Titan or anything. So this deck I can use anywhere. I like to use it on the head or the torso the most, just because that has the biggest hitbox. I mean, I can collect, it's easier to collect fairies, but this deck is really good anywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and do an upgrade here for 1,000 raid dust. I am really curious to see how much damage we can actually do with this guy now. So if we go ahead and upgrade that, getting Totem of Power to level 14. The rest of them I don't upgrade. Soulfire, or yeah, Soulfire, right? Yeah, I don't really want to upgrade that one. Same with Crushing Instinct. I don't really want to upgrade that one. I do want to focus on not this deck. I had another deck built out, and I have screenshots of a lot of decks that I'm going to be using here, and actually pull that up for you guys. This is some of the decks that I plan on using here. Just a rough estimate of, you know, some of the ones that I do plan on upgrading. We've upgraded Victory March a little bit there. Lots of them we have decently high levels. Grim Shadow, we have up Ancestral Favor, Clanship Barrage, Moonbeam, Psychic Chain, that Skull one I totally forget, Acid Drench. We have a lot of them that we have leveled up already, which is good. But this is just a nice, you know, choice of a bunch of different decks. If we need to do, you know, let's say we need to do Attack the Hand, or we need to, there's not many body parts left, lots of them are skeletal parts, or there is lots of body parts, so we want to use like a fuse deck. There's a lot of different options here, and I am going to be referring back to that probably quite often, to be honest with you. But that's just something that I want to, you know, strive for, you know, purchasing different style of cards. Obviously I'm not going to be purchasing really bad cards, but one card that I do want to go and increase is actually Thriving Plague, and I will do that here in just a second, because in the last, I don't know if it was the last patch or the patch before, but Thriving Plague got a huge buff. So Thriving Plague is now a really good card to use. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll do an upgrade on that here, and just let's do that right now. So let's take a look here at the dust shop quickly. Clanship Barrage, Fragmatize, Magnetic Acid, Grasping Vines, Prismatic Rift. I'm not going to purchase any of them right now, because for the cards that I want to do upgrades on, we do have a lot of them already. So for example, where's Thriving Plague? Thriving Plague is level 9 at the moment. We're going to go and do one more level up, getting it to level 10, which isn't horrible, but still definitely could see improvements there for sure. The rest of them, I'm going to go and, like I said, look back at there and kind of see at a, you know, case per case use. When do I need to go ahead and use this deck, or when do I need to use that one? And at that moment, we'll go ahead and do a couple upgrades there. I totally meant to click Ascend. But yeah, I want to branch out and start experimenting with different decks and stuff like that, because at the moment, I've spent so much dust on some of these decks that just really aren't worth it. You know, I've spent so much dust on this deck, on this deck, on this deck. You know, this deck is amazing. This deck is really good. I really like this one as well. These two are the two iffy ones that I kind of want to get rid of, because for the amount of dust that I've spent on them, and I'm still only getting, you know, around 1 million damage, a little bit less at times, I think it's time to branch off. And like I said, using, you know, you got to be willing to adapt. I mean, if there's you know, brand new Titan Fuse, you know, a brand new Take-Dar where you attack everywhere, Fuse may be your best bet. You're going to be doing the most amount of damage with it. Obviously, if you had, you know, 2 parts left, you're not going to use a Fuse deck, right? Or vice versa. If you're, you know, brand new Titan, you're not going to use what's called Victory March, right? You're going to wait till there's no parts left on it to use Victory March. So you really got to, I'm trying to switch it up and try to do it a little bit more per Titan. And when I'm doing my attacks, what do I need to go and level up? And this is going to help a lot for solo raids as well, because I'm really diversifying where I'm spending my dust, which is great. So let's go ahead and get into the daily achievements. I know I've been procrastinating a little bit there, talking a little too much about raid attacks, but getting us 30 diamonds, 6 raid tickets, and no firestones, unfortunately, putting us back above 1,600 diamonds there. Go ahead and collect that and do some upgrades here. There we go. We'll go and collect our daily reward here as well. Let's see, day 14 is going to be 10 crafting shards. Thank goodness, guys. We are getting low on crafting shards here, and I do want to finish off what's called Ruthless Necromancer as quick as we possibly can. We're 70, not even 68 crafting shards away from crafting our 4th piece of Ruthless Necromancer. We are gonna have to wait till the next crafting shard tournament, but it probably will go like this. We'll probably, next crafting shard tournament, if we can win, we may get, we're gonna go to craft 1, and then if the event starts, we'll probably be able to craft the next one as well. So we probably won't have to wait, you know, 3 weeks to wait, you know, for the crafting shard tournament to come back and cycle. We'll probably get it after the next one. We'll craft the 4th piece, and after the event starts, we'll probably craft the 5th and final piece. I'm really excited. I think I have decided after Ruthless Necromancer, I think we're going to go for Angelic Guardian. I think this is going to be a really good one. It's really good for Heavenly Strike, but it's also good for my builds as well, Shadow Clone build. It's increasing your base max splash count. So splashing is super important, super helpful to, you know, increasing your run times in Shadow Clone and Heavenly Strike builds. So I think this is going to be a really good one to get, and we already have got a drop from it. So that saved us 100 crafting shards right there, which is awesome. I do plan on eventually coming back to Treasure Hunter. I'm just really disappointed the amount of diamond or crafting shards that went into this, because I could have completed Ruthless Necromancer, could have been, you know, speeding up my run times and all that, but I just wasn't thinking straight. And, you know, eventually you guys talked me out of it. I didn't want to, I was being stubborn, but I appreciate you guys. You're trying to help me and trying to do what's best for me, and talking me out of crafting Treasure Hunter, because really at this point, the amount of mythics and legendaries that I've got is basically, it's so random. I've heard of people without Treasure Hunter getting way better drop rates than me, and I've heard of people with Treasure Hunter even getting worse drop rates than me. So it's kind of all over the place. Because it's so RNG based, I mean, you're supposed to get 1 mythic in every 1,000 equipment drops. I'm way below that. You know, some people are way above it without Ruthless Neck or without Treasure Hunter. It's hard to say, oh, you're going to be getting a 1.5 times boost on that. So instead of, you know, it's just difficult to want to spend crafting shards on that when I'm seeing people without it do better than what I would do with it. You know what I mean? It's RNG based and it's difficult. Yes, you're increasing your chance, but you're not, you know, this is, you know, crafting Angelic Guardian is going to increase your run times. You know, it's going to increase your splash count. You know, it's going to increase your relic count. All that stuff, you know, for a fact. With Treasure Hunter, it's just kind of like, oh, you're increasing your drop chance by 1.5 times, right? So it's difficult, but I'm glad you guys talked me out of it. I'm sorry to ramble, but thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you guys have enjoyed another Tap Titans 2 video, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.